Hi, second graders. This video is for Thursday, April 16th. What you did yesterday is you wrote your introduction to your opinion piece. And what we're going to do today is we are going to add our reasons and examples of why you like regular school or distance learning better. Okay, so here's my introduction on my screen. We're going to use some transition words as we're working. We're also going to make sure that we have very clear examples that support our reasons. Okay, so if I go back and remind myself on my brainstorm, one of my first reasons why I think regular school is better than distance learning is teaching students in person is a lot more fun. Okay, so watch how I start. I'm going to start a new paragraph because we have our introduction and we're going to do maybe a paragraph for each reason. Okay, this first one for me is going to be a little bit long because I have quite a few. I have 3 examples. Yours doesn't have to be this long, but push yourself to do as much as you can. Okay, so my first reason is teaching students in person is a lot more fun. So I'm going to start with some sort of transition. My transition could be something like first or to begin. I'm going to start with first of all. So I'm going to do first of all, teaching students in person is a lot more fun. All right, now I'm going to give some of my examples that I had brainstormed. All right, so my first one is my student stories. So let's see. I love to hear my students' stories when we are in the classroom together. Okay, so that's one reason. Fix that there. Okay. I'm also going to write about listening to my students read. That was another example. So I'm going to do, I also love to listen to my students read. And I can't do that when we are all at home. Okay. And then my last example was I get to see my students more if we're at regular school than distance learning. So I'm going to do at regular school, I get to see and teach my students every day. Now, I don't get to see my students, which makes me sad. Okay, so there's my second paragraph. So I have my reason at the top, and then I gave my examples. So now let's move on to my second reason. Okay, so now it's time for my second reason. And just a reminder, my second reason I like regular school better is I get to hang out with my teacher friends. So I'm going to go to my new paragraph, skip down, I'm going to indent, which is a few spaces in if you're writing this. And I'm going to start with a transition. So I'm going to go with another reason. You can also do next or also or in addition or my second reason. So I wrote another reason why regular school is better is I get to hang out with my teacher friends. Now I'm going to explain a little bit more using those examples that I had on my brainstorm sheet. Okay, so we eat lunch together and catch up every day. Fix that one. Okay. I'm going to do new sentence. We also talk all the time about new teaching ideas. And I'm going to close it by saying, I really miss my teacher friends when I am at home. Okay, so there's my second reason and my examples. Okay, we are ready for reason 3. So this is our last reason. My last reason was staying at home all day is boring. All right, so I'm going to start a new paragraph. And I'm going to start with a transition word, maybe like finally or lastly or most importantly or one last reason. I'm going to do finally. Finally, staying at home all day is boring. I don't have many fun activities at home to keep me busy. Also, I feel lazy sometimes because I sleep in later. I really miss having my school schedule. Some of you may miss having a schedule too, or some of you may love not having a schedule, and that's maybe why you like distance learning. You like being able to do maybe art first thing in the morning and then maybe do your math later on, or you like doing lots of physical activities like PE. So maybe you enjoy having a little bit more of a flexible schedule. I don't. I miss my school schedule. So now I have my introduction done and my 3 reasons. Tomorrow what we'll do is we are going to add our conclusion and we are going to edit. And since it's a shorter week, since this week is only 4 days, you don't have to publish it, but you can publish it, rewrite it, and copy it if you want. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good luck. Bye.